He made a name for himself in Hollywood and Washington, but now this Tennessee treasure is embroiled in a family feud right here at home. Tonight, a lawsuit filed by former U.S. Senator Fred Thompson's 2 adult sons raises new questions about the days leading up to his death. News Channel 5's chief investigative reporter Phil Williams is digging into those questions.
Fred Thompson lived a life in the spotlight.
He went down in a chopper accident in the Med.
In film and television, later using that folksy image,
Politicians will say just about anything,
to launch a career in the U.S. Senate, eventually making an unsuccessful run for president. At the time, his net worth was estimated at up to $8 million.
Breaking news, Fred Thompson has died.
Neil Thompson's death last fall has put the handling of his estate in the spotlight. On one side, Jerry Thompson, the former senator's younger second wife and mother of their 2 children. On the other, 2 adult sons from Thompson's first marriage. Their lawsuit claims the widow and her lawyers have refused to explain a flurry of changes to Thompson's estate in the days leading up to his death.
Not having been involved, I don't know why they would have declined to furnish that information.
Veteran Nashville lawyer Gary Blackburn says Thompson's family may be like a lot of other families in such situations, where personal animosity often gets in the way of good judgment.
If there is really nothing to be concerned about, then of course the question arises, why wouldn't you just explain it? This was their father. Why wouldn't you just explain it?
A lot of the suspicion appears to stem from this legal bill filed here in court, in which a prominent Nashville law firm racked up more than $40,000 in legal fees making changes to Thompson's estate, much of it while he lay on his deathbed.
What these lawyers were doing, and these are capable lawyers, is they're saying we've been asked to rearrange the assets of this state and to change who gets what.
We asked Gary Blackburn to review that bill. It shows that the lawyers initially had some contact with Fred Thompson, but they quickly began dealing almost exclusively with his wife, Jerry Thompson.
Based upon these entries, she is the one with whom they are consulting. It appears that she is looked at as the client.
One critical entry shows the lawyers preparing a notice of incompetency and researching the use of power of attorney to create a trust and to change beneficiaries of policies.
There is this flurry of activity having to do with certifying his incompetence, having medical proof that at that point, in fact, he was unable to handle his own affairs.
Does that raise red flags?
Well, it raises red flags if you're the party who's lost money in the transactions that are being discussed.
Gary Blackburn says the critical question is, was Thompson,
let me remind you of something else,
a man with a powerful presence in life, able to see his own wishes fulfilled in death? The lawsuit filed by Tony and Dan Thompson says their father was not competent to make any changes to his estate and that his widow did not have that right either. They're asking a judge to either remove her as executor of the estate or force her to show them what changes she made and why. Phil Williams, News Channel 5 investigates.